Hello and welcome to the jungle. Today's game is brought to you by Halley Engineering Contractors. We'd like to thank Ignacio Halley and family for their continued support for everything we do here at ILS. Today's featured sponsors are Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, Tres Cabarrocas Architects, Infrasol, Latin Cafe 2000, Sage Dining, Center Consoles Only, and Alex Blanco Allstate Insurance. Thank you to all that have sponsored this game to make it possible to bring ILS sports to wherever our audience may be. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LaSalle, the jungle. It is a wonderful autumn evening here for the first home opener of the season. Here we have Mr. West, which is me, and we have Tony Mendez. Tony, how are you doing tonight?
Whoop, whoop. First game of the year. How are you doing, Mr. West?
Doing great. The weather is perfect. A slight breeze coming in from the bay, and we are all set for kickoff for our first home opener. Now, what has been the story this season, Tony?
Well, the story so far is, COVID happened, and, we had to delay the games, and not so many things were happening. But here we are, first home opener of the season. We won our last game, I believe, against St. Brendan, is that correct?
St. Brendan was a loss, but we had a win against Westminster and Fort Lauderdale.
And we were looking good, too. Even with that St. Brendan game, I believe we played well, even though we did lose. But, here we are today.
Here we are. We have fair weather for the first time this season for a game at LaSalle. The first two games were torrential downpours, so how do you think the fair weather will affect these two offenses as they square up?
Well, we're hoping it doesn't rain because, our expensive equipment is out here as we're broadcasting to you live. Thank you to Drew, Events by Drew. And, it definitely will play a role, especially if we're trying to throw the ball around and there's some slip and slide happening. But hopefully it won't be much of a factor if it doesn't rain.
Absolutely correct. We have two offenses that are predicated on snapping from the shotgun. We have actually we have Matter Academy in Hialeah Gardens with their first game of the season. Now, how do you think their first game of the season will affect their play tonight against the Savvy Veterans, 2 games in the LaSalle Royal Lions?
Well, I was able to speak to a few of the Royal Lion football players in my class, my 2 production class, and they said, that the Matter Academy squad has not been looking very good, so it looks like we'll be winning this game today, hopefully.
Last year, they had a losing season up in Hialeah Gardens. However, they're hoping to turn that around this year. But I think the real storyline is your LaSalle Royal Lions.
Indeed.
Behind the legs of our 2 tandem rushing attack, Jude Servius and Mr. Carr. We have had quite success running the ball, 452 yards rushing between those two.
Impressive.
And with a injury at the quarterback position, we are looking to see that continued run game develop here tonight.
Who's the starting QB today?
Well, we'll have to see. I'm not sure if an injury plagued for another week our starting quarterback, who is Danny Raboso, but we'll have to see if Landry will fill in just for him as we did last week. He had to come in, step in, and lead the team to a great win. We'll see who the quarterback is. Either way, they are in good hands with the LaSalle Royal Lions.
Indeed, especially with that running tandem, like you mentioned, Carr and Jude. They, led the team last game with, I believe, over 300 yards rushing, just the 2 of them. So we're going to have to see how this game plays out.
Another storyline tonight will be the inexperience of the Matter Academy. They are a middle through high school. There are not a lot of seniors on the roster. There's a lot of younger classmen, middle schoolers. How do you think middle schoolers will fare with some of the pregame jitters handling their first game of the season, Tony?
Well, we do got some big boys on our team. I've seen them get seconds and thirds in the cafeteria. So I hope nobody gets hurt. And let's hope for a Royal Lions victory today.
Of course, we want a clean game. We want a safe game for all athletes. Of course, we will pray for that. But I will say the LaSalle Royal Lions, from an objective standpoint, are much larger human beings than their opponents. So that will definitely be a factor tonight.
Did we get an answer on, is the Matter Academy squad mixed with both middle school and high school students on the team, or do we know yet?
We will have to find out. We did not get their starting 11. They're starting maybe 22. I'm not sure if they are a 2-platoon system or not. But my guess is it will be heavily rotated with their more experienced veterans, their upperclassmen, who probably will go both ways. As LaSalle comes and runs out of the helmet. Here we go, LaSalle Royal Lions starting off their season. Emotions are high. We have the whole team running together as a unit. They will play as a unit. They are led by Coach Elder in his second year. We do have a wonderful crew here today. Great support from our sideline staff and coaches. This will be an exciting night for sure. Tony, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I just saw Sister Rosa pass by. I feel like we're blessed today.
That we are. The spirit of Don Bosco will assuredly watch over us as we stand for our national anthem.
Fantastic.
There seems to be some confusion as to whether we are doing the national anthem or whether we are doing a coin toss. We will. Did I say?
You said, yeah.
Coin toss.
Coin toss. But that was good. That was good. It makes me feel more human because you're perfect all the time, Mr. West.
Hopefully some of our viewers are just now tuning in.
That was great.
Danny for the live.
Yes, sir. Let's go Royals. You can go. Thank you for asking. Appreciate it.
The captains are now reporting to no. We have already elected to receive the kick. We have Jude Servius, a third-year veteran at LaSalle, deep to return the kickoff, along with, if I can catch that number.
I see number 3 back there.
With Fashad Williams. Both have experience returning the football on special teams. Both have incredible speed. We'll see how it plays out on the kickoff. This is an exciting moment. The home opener about to set off the campaign for LaSalle, and here we go. A little pooch.
It is a pooch. Oh, the
Fielded,
onside kick.
Fielded by Jalen Morris.
We're able to control
Taken
that.
to the, looks about midfield. And it will be a first down for LaSalle Royal Lions as their offense takes the field. We're going to find out, Tony, which quarterback will it be? Will it be Landry or did Robolo recover from his injury? We'll have to see. And it looks like Landry will be taking the snap behind the center.
Got it. Exciting time. His first play of the year.
From the shotgun. A near bunch on both sides. 4 wide.
He's going for the run.
Running on to the right side on the far sideline. Looks to be a good game. Broke a few tackles and finally taken down to the Matter 35-yard line.
Looks like a first down.
It will be a LaSalle first down as they move the change, electing to run behind the veteran offensive line. Doesn't seem to be much edge control by the Matter Academy. LaSalle is a hurry up. Again, motion going the other way. Perimeter blocking seems to be holding up. Oh, the ball loose on the ground. LaSalle recovers.
Yep.
Now, Tony, some pregame jitters may have resulted with that poor ball control, but luckily LaSalle was able to end up on top of it, or that ball came out afterwards. Either way, we have, looks to be a 3rd and 5 inside enemy territory. LaSalle elects to huddle. They're on the left hash going into the Matter end zone. Preston Landry again behind center. This time he has 5 wide. All wide receivers split out. Oh, no, he has a single back.
Taking it for the run.
Taking it on the left side and taken down for a 1st down. The ball handed to Carr,
Way to go.
who will handle the workload of tonight.
He's a big boy.
So far, LaSalle being able to run at will at this opponent. They have elected to run to the perimeter 3 times now. It appears to be that Matter is in an odd front, 3 down linemen in the front with a defensive lineman head up on the center. Sometimes that makes things a little bit tough for offensive line, and you need an active linebacker core. As Preston Landry steps back, he's rolling to his right. He's a lefty, so that'll be a little tricky. He's again scrambling, rolling left, looking downfield. He decides to tuck it. He holds the ball, falls forward to be a couple yards gain. Hard to see from our angle down here on the far sideline, but we definitely had a gain of a few.
Nice
Landry.
To see him, nice to see him thinking on his feet there. He went one way and then he went the other, and he gained a few yards there.
Landry using his speed to his benefit there, being able to reverse direction. That's not common. You can be able to do that, so this may be an inexperienced defense, but at the same time, heads-up plays by Landry as he gives to Carr on the left side. Carr takes it for a 1st down inside the 5-yard line.
Good job, Royals.
Matter Academy really not providing much in terms of resistance here. LaSalle hurries to the line. They smell the end zone as they hurry up. We have pistol set, Carr in the deep back. Hands off, left side, Carr going up, cutting up the middle, and easily walks in for a LaSalle touchdown.
Way to go, Royals.
Royals are going to be up 6 early on here in the 1st quarter.
Within the first 3 minutes of the game, we score a touchdown.
Matter Academy, some defensive players shaking up on the play. They were able to spring through their feet. Maybe they're just exhausted that they know they're going to be in for a long night against these Royal Lions.
What do you think of that drive, Mr. West?
Well, we had all runs. We had an attempted pass, but Landry was wisely able to scramble. It looks like we do not have a really sound defense that we are going against. But again, it is to LaSalle's credit. They're able to capitalize on poor defense, running the ball, just taking it right at them. You're going to see as the night goes on, this offensive line is just going to keep pushing away and killing the will of this opposing defensive line and opposing defense. We'll see if that happens.
Do you have any Royal Lions in your classes?
Yes, I have one of the big men up front, Lewis Bodden. He is a great student, great athlete, great person. Proud to have him in class. I'm trying to think who else I have. I have Ethan. Ethan is an outstanding student as well. That's one thing that goes to show about this LaSalle Royal Lion crew. These players are just outstanding individuals, don't you think, Tony?
I do believe so, and it looks like we do have an injured player on the field on the first drive of the game.
It appears to be Julian Ortiz. He is a freshman for Matter Academy.
Hope he's okay.
We have an applause for him as he's able to walk on his with assistance to the sideline. It's not a good sign when you have a starting freshman who's already taken to the sideline. Because who is going to replace that freshman?
It's a good question.
Yeah, who knows? If you're already losing freshmen and he's starting, luckily they're a middle school team and they have 8th graders and 7th graders that they replace them with, but that against a big squad like LaSalle, it looks like we're going for the 2-point conversion. Heavy set. Going to the left side, running. He's able to. He just got caught up. Jude Servius took the direct snap.
He's not too happy about that.
and unable to convert. Again, trying the perimeter, staying away from the inside. I wonder if that will be a common theme tonight, or if the Hog Mollies up front will be tested in the inside. We'll have to see.
Did you talk to any of your students about today's game today?
Yes, we talked. A bunch of students prayed for all the athletes to stay safe. So, of course, the LaSalle student body, props to them, credit to them for being so supportive of our football program. Hopefully, Don Bosco will be with us as we take on the Matter. What is it, Moscow?
Mascara?
The Matter football team. I don't know. They look like they're lions or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Definitely a lesser lion. A juvenile lion, maybe. I don't know.
A middle school lion.
A middle school lion.
We're terrible.
LaSalle set to kick off. Unable to convert on the extra point. We are only a couple minutes into the first quarter. 9:47 left on the clock. LaSalle set to kick off. And here we go. A little
Another
pooch
onside
again.
Kick. Get him.
Directional kick.
And they do stop him.
And they are taken down probably at the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line.
Another guy struggling to get up over there for Matter.
Now, Tony, I know it looks like an onside kick, but it's kind of an in-between a pooch and an onside. It's a directional kick. And really what they're doing is they're trying to target a certain player or to avoid a certain player on the field.
I understand.
So by doing that, they have, number one, a chance at recovering the ball if they're able to hit the player and knock loose the ball, or they're able to keep it away from a dangerous receiver, return man, and have them have a big gain. So they basically guarantee they have decent field position, but nothing too dangerous.
Understood. I would not like to be that player getting that ball.
Definitely takes a special person to take on that responsibility.
Especially if you know you're being targeted.
Quick shout out to Halley Engineering Contractors, Inc. We would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Halley Engineering Contractors, Inc., for their generous donation. Ignacio Halley has always gone above and beyond with Immaculata-La, and we'd like to take this moment to thank him and his family. LaSalle, thanks you very much. Now, LaSalle's defense takes the field for the first time. They are eager. They are on their toes as the snap goes to the quarterback. He hands off up the middle for a quick little gain of about 5 yards. They have a quick running back.
Who is that, number 17?
Looked like we'll have to get that number. Again, I wish we had a great perspective from the press box, but that is reserved for coaches. So we are looking at the same screen you are all at home watching. But we will have to see, can we stop the run? Make this inexperienced team throw the ball? I'm sure that's what LaSalle Royal Lions would like. They are set back. One wide receiver wide. Shotgun takes the snap. It's a bad snap. Quarterback takes it himself, but he's met.
Dropped.
In the backfield.
They're making him pay over there.
And we have a flag on the play. I'm sure that might be on LaSalle. Dairo Melendez on the play. His teammates call him Dario. Great play by Dario. Mm-hmm. And we have a personal foul on Matter Academy, which is awesome for LaSalle. I'm glad they did not throw the flag on Dario there. He was just expressing himself. He was just getting into the play. Nothing wrong with that. It's football.
And he is a big boy, too.
That he is. Only a sophomore at LaSalle. He started last year, and he starts this year. He's been an impact player for LaSalle, assuredly.
I believe he's looking to replace Cujo, one of our seniors last year, who was an all-day player, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. And he went to play Division II football in Michigan, if you have it.
No kidding.
Yes.
Wow.
Single back set from the shotgun. Quarterback takes the ball. It's a pass. Play action. He throws back to the running back in the flat. Missed tackle. Number 3 finally ends up gaining with number 5 on the tackle. That was Wright and... that was Bashad Williams and Demetrius Johnson on the tackle. That will be a Matter first down. We have two high-power offenses going at it early.
Indeed, it looks like it is a first down. I thought it is it. No, it's a fourth down.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be short. just by a few inches. Let's see if they do a quick snap here. The defensive line will need to stay disciplined. Again, they're going for a single back. They have a little H-back. That's that little tight end off the line. Almost looks like an offensive lineman. The snap goes to the running back. He weaves and bobs, and he cuts up, and it looks like he got another first down for Mater Academy.
You got to give it to him there.
That's a good pickup for Mater Academy to convert on fourth down like that. That definitely gives your team confidence as you progress through the game, keeps your offense on the field, your defense off of it. And, of course, you want to be able to convert those tough 4th and 1s.
Would have been nice to see LaSalle stop them in that moment, and we weren't able to, but this is just the beginning of the game, folks.
Just the beginning, just the first quarter, 7:36 left in the first. Back to the single back set. Play action pass, throws the bubble. Oh, he's immediately in the backfield.
Great defensive play by number 10.
Jalen Morris meets him and gets some help from a gang of Royal Lions. That will bring up second down, second and about 8. Mater looks a little gassed here. Setting up on the right hash.
Now we had Sister Rosa and Sister Sue pass by. Nice to see you, sisters.
Both sisters send their regards. They are excited. Okay, single back set. 2 slot receivers near. Handoff to number 7. He runs up the middle, but he's immediately by linebacker Eric Islami. Islami has been an impact player for 3 years here at LaSalle. Started as a freshman. Now he's a junior. Oh, number 7 is having pain.
But he got right back up, and he's in there.
Juan Lundy. He'll have to tough it out if they need some running yards here, and they will definitely depend on him. They will be in trouble if he's not able to continue. We have a long third down here, 3rd and about 12, setting up for the Royal Lions. Let's see if Coach Elder, the defensive-minded coach, dials up some pressure here on 3rd and long. Single back set, slot man in motion across to the left side, shuffles, catches LaSalle off guard. We had a little bit of encroachment there. Yes, number 9. Sharquez Lee on the penalty.
Getting close to that first down.
You could tell Lee was eager to get in that backfield. The 3rd and long, you could tell he was wanting to get to that quarterback. Just a little too eager, Tony.
And Coach probably isn't very happy with that one at all. I believe it's 3rd and 6 now.
Makes it a more manageable 3rd down, but we're going to take a timeout here. It looks like Mater Academy wants to talk this over before they go on to this critical 3rd down. We're going to take the time to thank one of our sponsors, Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables. We'd like to thank our featured sponsor, Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, for their generous donation. If you're looking to purchase a lease a new car, make sure you check out Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, located on 300 Almeria Avenue. We'd also like to thank an additional sponsor, Infrasol. Infrasol, our provider for networking, low voltage, and telecommunication services at ILS. Infrasol is your partner for technology needs. Reach out to Carlos Torres at ctorres@infrasol-corp.com for any inquiries, a proud sponsor of ILS Athletics.
So we're halfway through the first quarter here, Mr. West. Well, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking so far both defenses have not been able to step up and make a big play. No turnovers, mistake-free. Both teams electing to run the football. At some point, either the safeties or the corners are going to creep up, and the passing game will have to be attempted by either squad. We'll see when that comes. Right now we're in 3rd and medium, 3rd and 5, single back set. Receiver motion, same exact look as before. Shuffling across. Looks like they're handing off to number 15. 15 able to cut it up. Not sure where that ball ended up. It looks like it's going to be short of the first down. That was Jonathan Childs on the carry.
I was so confused. I thought he was going to pass that ball, and I thought we were going to blitz that guy, but it looked like he handed him off very sneakily, and he got through there.
A little bit of a read action with an option on that play. Anytime the quarterback holds the ball out like that, they have an option to either keep it or give it. So it makes the defense have to be aware of both scenarios. We are 4th and short again. Single back set. Tight end to the near side. Shuffling across in motion. Hoping to catch LaSalle off guard and not able to see if we were able to. Officials call time. It looks like Matter Academy wanted to talk it over. No. We had a false start on Matter Academy. That is not the time to commit that error.
Taking him 5 yards back. I believe it's going to be a 4th and 6 here for Matter Academy.
It looks like they are changing units. It looks like they have the punting unit on the field. Special teams going to play in a factor. We have Vashad Williams and not sure who that is. Oh, that is Demetrius Johnson deep to receive this punt. The punter receives it. It's going to Vashad Williams, who reverses field. He's coming around the far side. Following his blockers, he gets his ankles taken out, and he ends up on about the 7-yard line. Decent play by Vashad to keep it safe. Get upfield a little bit, see if he could take a chance, and just some good coverage on that play by Matter Academy.
And putting us back on offense here. Looks like we'll have to see if we're going to run the ball again, if we're going to throw this ball this time. Coach, what would you like to see us do?
Well, we ran to the perimeter with pretty good success last drive. We did not test the middle at all. I would like to see LaSalle make a statement, run the ball at the middle, show them what LaSalle Royal Lions are all about here. And then I would not throw the ball at all until they can prove that they can stop the run.
Understood.
All 4 wide receivers in, close to the offensive line. Carr, the deep back, play action, throwing it to the slot receiver who was in motion. That was LeVar Stanford, a freshman, a very smart freshman at that. He was in my honors geometry class, and now he got moved up to Algebra 2, so he is quite the smarty pants.
Impressive.
And quite the athlete as well. A good gain for LaSalle on first down. They'll make 2nd and short. Now, Tony, having a 2nd and short makes all the difference as a play caller, because that opens up the playbook. You do not want to be behind the change. This allows a little bit more freedom. I would not be surprised to see a pass in this situation.
But he's handing it off, and he got the first down.
Got the first down. Carr running the ball again, and this time testing the middle. That was good to see them test the middle, and they got the first down with ease. Let's see if they go back to running it up the middle.
I got to tell you that lineup over there on defense, they're quite small from this angle over here. I hate to say, but yeah, they got some years of growth ahead of them.
Well, let's hope they have heart, because they're lacking a little bit in stature, but they're just inexperienced. Nothing against them, but LaSalle Royal Lions much larger than them. This will be a good opportunity to take a break. Tony, go ahead and read this ad for us.
And this is brought to you by Latin Cafe 2000. Latin Cafe 2000 has long been recognized in the community for serving large portions of Cuban-inspired dishes. They believe in serving only the best, highest quality food at reasonable prices, along with a family and friendly, warm greeting every time you walk through their door. They have created an authentic eating experience by offering everyone a taste of their culture, a little taste of Cuba. Stop by and visit one of their locations on Lejeune, Hialeah, and their most recent concept in Brickell, which boasts Cuban's rich color and unique architecture, along with the same flavorful cuisine that we've all grown to love. Thank you, Land Cafe 2000, for supporting ILS athletics. Back to the game, Mr. West.
Now I'm hungry. Single set back, hands off, up the middle. Carr taken to the right side, following his blocks, cutting up, and does a somersault past the 50 for another LaSalle first down.
Great run there by number 4.
Carr using his legs to his advantage, just running through arm tackles, able to find his way through the linebacker in the secondary. He is very deep back.
And we got him on the offside again.
Caught him offside with the hard count. Looks like Matter, defensive lineman, little change up so you can get some coaching. Maybe be a little bit more patient next time.
Extra 5 yards for LaSalle.
Again, this is good for LaSalle. You do not want to be behind the chains. Calling plays when it's 1st and short, well, that doesn't happen often, or 2nd and short is much easier than calling it from 2nd and long, 3rd and long. And this really suits LaSalle's style right now, sticking with the run. Offensive line getting good push. Great blocks downfield by the receiving core. A little confusion here as LaSalle gets set again in the pistol set. Landry looking to the sideline. And Coach Elder seemed to notice some confusion with Landry, decides to take a timeout. And we will take a timeout to tell you about Allstate Insurance. Tony, tell us all about it.
The best things in life don't cost much, and they shouldn't cost much to protect. If you are looking to save some money on your insurance policy, reach out to Alex Blanco. He has over 25 plus years of experience with over 200 5-star reviews. Alex and his team provide pride in themselves with providing best-in-class service and support for home, auto, and life insurance. Reach out to Alex at 305-895-2333. That's 305-895-2333. Or at alexblanco@allstate.com. Or visit his 2 convenient locations in Coral Gables or South Miami. Alex Blanco's Allstate is a proud sponsor of ILS Athletics.
Good hands with Allstate. I'm sure we're good hands with Landry at the helm again here in the pistol set with 2 wings set up with our slot receivers. Immediately we go to the fake to the right. It's a play action. Landry looking to his right. Tough to do and makes the catch for another first down. No, incomplete. Ruled incomplete. That would have been a tough catch. But at least it was looking good. Landry able to pivot his hips and make that tough throw on the run while rolling to his bad side. And when I say bad side, Tony, what I mean is he's a left-handed quarterback, so the more natural movement is to be able to roll out of the pocket to his left. This time they elect to roll to the short side of the field, the boundary.
And he had to twist his body for that throw.
Exactly. But we had a wide receiver ready to go, finding that soft spot in the defense, but just not able to connect.
Mr. West, you played football, didn't you?
At one point, once upon a time.
Where'd you play, recreational or high school?
Recreational, and they get the toss to number 4. Carr running it up, cutting up the sideline, and taken out of bounds for a gain of about 7.
Is that a first down?
It looks to be. We'll have to wait and see. And good for a first down as Coach Vono calls the game from the broadcasting booth. Thank you, Coach Vono. LaSalle huddling here, looking to their offensive coordinator for the signal.
Taking their time there to pick their play. Let's go Royals.
Luckily, time is not the enemy at the moment. LaSalle up 6-0. They have no need to hurry here. Looks like we have trips right. Pistol set. Landry gets the ball. Fake. Rolling to his strong side to the left. Looking to throw downfield.
And they
not able.
They did pick it.
Throws an interception, perhaps. Looks like the official is marking the spot. Tough to say at the moment. Having a little incomplete, ruled incomplete. That's a great break for LaSalle. I don't think he got that interception. It probably hit the turf for sure.
Matter was definitely fired up with that one. But luckily for LaSalle, it was just an incomplete pass.
Glad to see that LaSalle is taking their opportunities for a little bit of play action. Stretch the field vertically with the pass. Just not able to connect on that one. But first down is a good time to take that chance with the young sophomore QB. Landry getting set. Pistol set. Carr the deep back. Takes the snap. Hands off to Carr. Run up the middle. Big hole. Able to fall forward. Tackled by number 19, Daniel Acosta, who seemed to be pretty enthusiastic about that tackle afterwards. Like too bad he wasn't enthusiastic 7 yards before that. However, LaSalle setting up quickly in the no huddle, trying to catch him off guard with the hard count, not biting, looks to the sideline to get the play. Landry takes the snap, hands off to Carr, along the right side, cuts it up, bouncing it to the outside, arm tackle, connects, and Carr looks to be a little shaken up.
But we do get the first down there, Mr. West.
Carr coming to the sideline. Jude Servius, an equally excellent back, comes in to spell him a little bit, give him a little bit of a breather. Now, one of the storylines coming into the seasons for all those viewers who are seeing LaSalle for the first time since 2019, DeAndre Dozier, a great running back for LaSalle for 3 years, being replaced, graduating. What kind of hole did DeAndre Dozier leave at LaSalle, Tony?
Well, he made some impressive games with over 200-plus yards multiple times. As a matter of fact, he left his, this has nothing to do with anything, but he left his ID in my classroom, and I still have it, Mr. Dozier. If you want to come pick it up, come pick it up.
DeAndre Dozier, please report to LTV to pick up your ID. Landry takes a snap, looking to pass, throws it to the flats on the right side. We have a flag on the play. It looks like 55 was getting a little recreational there with number 63, Ethan Grimberg. Hey, he's in my senior math class. Why don't you ease up a little bit on the extracurricular activities matter? He's got a test coming up, okay? Just relax a little bit.
But you know, even though Mr. Dozier has left the school, we have Mr. Carr and Mr. Jude doing well for us. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. West?
I would definitely agree. Mr. Carr and Mr. Servius are doing a great job as LaSalle gets flagged there. Looks like extracurricular activities were on our end, so we'll have to reduce those activities if LaSalle wants to continue a ground-based attack, running the ball, so they do not have to pass it. LaSalle able to have their way in the running game so far, as Slim lines up wide, looks to pass. Landry throws the ball to the left flat, able to wrangle it in. Ooh, looked like a face mask, and he called it. Excellent. Oh, coach is not happy. He's probably saying, you gotta form up and tackle. Don't just grab at material. That is not a good way to tackle, and that gets people hurt. So glad to see the coach equally upset by that bad form.
Good job, coach. That must hurt getting face mask.
Oh, it definitely does, because it provides torque on the neck. It's just another mechanism in which to give leverage into that pull. So definitely not a fun experience. But I'm not sure who caught that ball. Was that number 4?
I believe you're right.
Mr. Carr was able to, no, it was number 7. It was LaVaris Stanford. Able to wrangle it in and still get up the field a little bit for a little gain. But of course, we got that 15-yard penalty added on top of it. LaSalle hoping to score before the end of the first quarter, where there is 37 seconds left on the clock, is winding down. LaSalle getting set. Again, time is not the enemy here. Up 6-0, but we'd, of course, love to add some points to the scoreboard before the second quarter. Resetting. If you have 2 guys in motion, as long as you get set for at least a second, that's okay. Hands off to Jude Servius, who goes around the right side, cups up towards the middle, and is able to fall for about a gain of 6 yards. That was a good, hard run.
Definitely. And Mr. Jude is such an athlete. We've seen him work out after school, and he's been putting the work in. Look at him get that first down for the Royal Lions.
I would argue nobody works harder than Jude Servius. To my knowledge, he is a multi-sport athlete. He is a gentleman inside and outside the classroom. As Landry gets the snap, hands to Jude. Going up the middle, lowers his shoulders and falls forward for an extra 2 or 3 yards. That's heart right there.
He's a hard worker, isn't he?
He is a hard worker, and you can't coach heart. You got to have it. It comes from deep within, and Jude has that. Looks like Matter is not liking what they're seeing. They are going to call a timeout to talk things over, give their unit a break, as we will go to break with our next advertisement and next sponsor.
So Sage Dining, for 3 decades, Sage Dining Services has been defining the standard of food service for independent schools and colleges throughout North America. Sage's unparalleled expertise in nutrition, culinary trends, and community involvement produces exceptional dining experiences that delight the senses, inspire minds, and foster community. Learn more at sagedining.com. That is SAGEDINING.com. Sage Dining, a proud sponsor of ILS Athletics. And don't we love Sage Dining, Mr. West?
Yes, and we do love Sage Dining. So do the students at LaSalle. And it looks like it was the end of the quarter. It was not a timeout. There's a correction there. But yes, our LaSalle students definitely love Sage Dining. Our student athletes, our gentlemen on the field right now, love LaSalle's dining. It is excellent. Provides the nutrition they need to perform at their best.
Thanks to Chef Jason and all the chefs in the kitchen that make all this delicious food for us. Oh, it's so good.
Olga, if you're watching, you're the best. Thank you for being a great chef for LaSalle.
Te queremos, Olga.
Now, speaking of LaSalle and Sage Dining, would you like to attend ILS? Don't forget our application deadline is for November 18th, 2020. We flip sides for the second quarter as we begin here. 12 minutes on the clock. Second and short. Inside the 10-yard line. A little bit of communication going on. Number 73 comes in for LaSalle.
And here they come.
Toss to Carr. Carr following his blocks.
He's going
bounces to the right side, and he finds his way to the end zone for another LaSalle touchdown.
And he's hurt.
Oh, and we have a cramp. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure that's a cramp. But nonetheless, we are concerned. His teammates are right there to help him out.
Give him some Gatorade. Or some high-quality H2O.
Obviously, the touchdown will count for LaSalle, but definitely some concern for Carr. He's been seemingly nursing something wrong with his leg all night. What have you noticed, Tony?
I don't know, but that looks painful right there. And I think you called it, Coach. It looks like he is suffering a little bit of dehydration because of his
lack of water intake.
Thank you, sir.
This would be a great time to go to another one of our sponsors. Mr. Mendez, would you be able to help us with this next sponsor, please?
This one is...
As Mr. Carr is attended to by our great training staff and Miss Camille Wilkerson.
Thank you, Mr. West. So today is Cabarocas Architects. If you're looking to remodel your home or build a new home from scratch, reach out to Luis Treyes at Treyes Arch. That is TRELLESARCH at earthlink.net. Lewis and his team put the clients first and always get the job done right. Treyes Cabarocas Architects is a proud sponsor of ILS Athletics.
I would like to do some custom home design after listening to that ad. And of course, Landry was the architect of a great LaSalle drive, taking us down for another 6 points. Coach Elder calling some great plays there as LaSalle looks to convert this 2-point conversion to go up by 2 scores. 14 points, that is.
Yeah, cramps are no fun.
And it does appear to be a cramp, but that may affect Carr's performance for the rest of the night. Luckily, we have a stable of excellent backs here at LaSalle. Jude Servius is in for him at the moment.
Making it 12-0.
Now, I just heard Matters coach yelling at his players for not setting the edge. Carr able to find that edge because of some great lead blocking by LaSalle on the perimeter. And not much happening for Matters defense on the edge, which is why LaSalle is probably testing it. Here we have Bunch, trips Bunch to the right. Jude, the single back, hoping to throw the fade to Slim, which is an easy conversion for 2 points. Able to climb the ladder. Demetrius Johnson, a.k.a. Slim.
Great pass over the cornerback. Got right over him.
I'll tell you what wasn't Slim are his chances on getting that jump ball.
I like what he did there, Coach.
At least a head above his defender there, able to grab that ball and just pluck it out of the air. That was a great play and great confidence builder for Landry as he looks to connect on his first non-flat, ball to the flats. Able to throw that to the mid, to a deeper part of the field for the first time.
That was an impressive pass.
And it was an impressive drive. LaSalle able to march down the field in about 4 minutes, eating up clock, keeping their defense off the field. I bet these LaSalle Royal Lions are going to be hungry on defense.
What do you think they're going to do? Are they going to do another onside kick or another, what'd you call it, a fluke?
A directional kick. I'm guessing they're going to do another directional kick. The problem here is the wind. The wind is hard to predict, and it looks like that's what they elect to do. Got to be careful that it doesn't go out of bounds.
Yeah, they cover there.
Well, we had Matter. He tried to do fair catch after the catch, which you have to do before for it to be fair. I guess that was an unfair catch.
Unfair.
But he realized his mistake and wisely got down to the ground to make sure that the ball stayed secure.
And they didn't take his head out.
And his head was not taken out. LaSalle's defense comes on the field, led by middle linebacker Eric Islami, number 44. That's a great linebacker number. Jude Servius pulling double duty, playing starting corner and starting running back right now in the absence of Carr. 2 stand-up ends on the outside. Looks to be a 1 technique and a 3 technique with our defensive tackles. Number 9 able to see that there was a read and close in quickly on it.
They gained about a yard or 2 there, but they snuck in, but we stopped them right there at the wall.
Sharquez Lee, he plays defensive end. What he's doing, he's reading the quarterback. He wants to keep everything inside of him. They have an additional offensive lineman when they do that, but luckily Sharquez was able to read that, react quickly, and attack the ball for a short gain, keeping Matter behind the sticks, which is important.
And Matter's going back up to snap this ball.
Looks like we have Matter Academy single back set with a little H-back that's a tight end in this little flex position just behind the offensive line. Quarterback shifting him to the left. Gets the snap. It's a high snap. He throws deep left. We have number 18 able to come down with it. Number 18, Jamel Lane. What a great adjustment to the ball there. Jude was not able to locate the ball. It is nighttime. Tough to make that adjustment, but definitely can't have those deep balls when we are trying to keep them to minimal games, Tony.
Excellent way to stay with that ball by number 18 from Matter Academy.
Yes, indeed. Hard to track that ball here at night under the lights, which is a great feeling, by the way. Home opener. This is exciting as the quarterback takes the snap, hands off to number 15, who cups it up the middle for a gain of about 5 or 6 as he falls forward. That is Jonathan Childs. He's been the workhorse tonight. He needs to stay healthy if Matter Academy has a chance in this one. And as I say that, he goes to the sideline. Clearly, I am not coaching Matter Academy. Number 13, the quarterback, Michael Bradley, a sophomore quarterback, showing that he is poised under pressure. He had pressure in his face and was able to throw a very good ball to number 18 that last play, 2 plays ago. Wide set here, something going on with that as the halfback goes to protection. A jump ball in the end zone. LaSalle able to bat it away. That was a great play by number 21, Sebastian Lopez. He was all over that. He almost was the wide receiver there. He read that the whole way, could not fool Sebastian.
That was a Bam Adebayo play right there with the block. They were able to catch the ball.
Great job by the Miami Heat to represent this city so well, even though they came up short. They exceeded expectations out of everyone except their own. Great job for representing LaSalle. Sorry, the city of LaSalle. The city LaSalle is in. There we go. Okay, Matter Academy lines up. Tight end to the right. Man in motion, number 6. Reverses back to motion. It's a little counter play. Number 7 with the carry was not fooled on the play was Dario
Melendez.
Number 99 was not fooled by the counter. He was the man left unblocked, but he did not bite. He was able to identify that and tackle Juan Lundy.
Looks like we got a 4th down, Coach.
Another 4th down. 2 conversions already for Matter. And then a penalty that made them punt. Looks like they are too close to the end zone to back out now. It is a sunk cost to them. They are going for it. Tight end to the left. Single back wide. Slot back looking, standing tall. He's probably not getting the ball. He goes in motion. Across the field towards the tight end side. Trying to draw him off sides. Clap is not working. LaSalle is staying steady. Middle linebackers poised to attack. They hike the ball. Hand off to number 7, Lundy. Lundy stumbles, and LaSalle is able to wrangle him in short of the first down. It will be LaSalle Royal Lions football at the 30-yard line.
Turnover on downs. Great defense there by LaSalle, stopping them before they got that first down.
Really what LaSalle needed there, they have not had an emphatic stop like that quite yet on a 4th down. That's what they needed to give the offense confidence to go back and probably score again before this half. There's 8:46 left in the second quarter. LaSalle excited, hungry for more. Offensive line jogging out there. We'll see if they can deliver again on an outstanding drive like they had last time.
And it's nice to see that the 4 sisters of the school sitting over in the sidelines watching the game. Sister Katie, Sister Sue. I can see...
of course, socially distant, too.
Indeed, yes, and wearing masks. And Sister Kim, thank you, ladies, for being out here supporting the team.
Thank you, sisters. Carr with the fake. Landry throwing to the flat again to the man in motion, number 22. Tackled on the play for a short gain or a loss. Number 22, Joaquin Macia. Not able to outrun the defenders there. Again, LaSalle testing the flat. That's been about the 4th or 5th pass they have thrown to the flat. The flat is the short area to either side of the offensive line. Only electing to throw one ball to the middle of the field on the outside for the fade. Oh, you're fine. Walk. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Right there.
Right over there. I know we're broadcasters, but we're doing double duty as welcome guests, directing traffic over here. As Landry... Oh, Carr's back on the field in the pistol set. Landry testing the right side, cuts it up. Again, bounce to the right side as he's tackled by his collar. He elects to go down. That was a That was a little pull down of, it looks like Carr was trying to protect his knee. Wise decision. We need Carr to be healthy. So that was a short gain for LaSalle, about 5 yards on the play. They'll bring third and medium. And it looks like timeout by LaSalle. They're going to talk this over. They want to be able to convert this so they can punch it in and not give Matter Academy good field position. We're going to take a break ourselves as we go into our next ad. Tony, who do we got?
We got Center Consoles Only has become a hub of information for center console boats of all shapes and sizes. They have shared hundreds of walkthrough and sea trial videos and naturally created the full-service brokerage they call CCO Yachts. This division allows them to share their expertise on a one-on-one basis with clients buying and selling all styles of boats. Give them a call at 786-205-1945 and rely on that expertise when buying or selling a vessel of any size. Center Consoles Only, a proud sponsor of ILS Athletics.
And speaking of ships, LaSalle is hopefully looking for their own championship here as they continue to work their way through their district and non-conference play. Continue off their 1-1 record with some more wins by the time they get to the end of the season, which goes all the way through December. LaSalle with a tight Twins to the right, single setback, repositioning the Twins to the left side. Strong overload on the left side. One of those guys is ineligible, covered up. Landry, quick on his feet, able to scramble, elects to slide for a short gain.
Yeah, a couple of yards there. But moving the ball forward nonetheless.
Now, one thing that goes underappreciated is, yes, he was a short gain, but Landry did not throw an interception. He did not force anything. So that was actually a heads-up play by Landry. Do not force something when it's not there. LaSalle needs to punt, so they send out their special teams. Looks to be about 4th and 5, but they're not in good field position. A spread punt formation. Personal protector overloading again. Motion to the right. Short snap. They're electing to fake, running the ball to the left. They are met in the backfield, but there's a flag on the play. We'll have to see what that flag is. I do not anticipate it going LaSalle's way. Matter was not caught off guard, unfortunately. That looked like a great design, but Matter was not fooled. They stayed home, and they met our punter in the backfield.
It was kind of sneaky there what they were doing. I had no idea, but like they had Dido up there, and he was blocking the run. We're going to have to see what this is. Face mask on the defense.
Okay, that's good news for LaSalle. Bailed out there.
First down, LaSalle. That play paid off. Hopefully whoever they face mask is okay.
Again, the reason why the face mask is a 15-yard penalty, we want to discourage that in football. It is a very dangerous play. It really affects the necks of our young athletes. And it looks like we have a water break. Keep these athletes hydrated and healthy in this tough Florida weather. And we will go back to the top with our own little break. With Halley Engineering Contractors, Inc., we would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Halley Engineering Contractors, Inc., for their generous donation. Ignacio Halley has always gone above and beyond with Immaculata-La Salle, and we'd like to take this moment to thank him and his family. And, Tony, we have Mercedes-Benz also?
Yes, sir, we do. We would like to thank our featured sponsor, Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, for their generous donation. If you are looking to purchase or lease a new car, make sure you check out Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, located on 300 Almeria Avenue.
Special thank you to those sponsors, and thank you to all our sponsors who really make this possible for us here tonight.
Also like to thank Mr. Dominic Vidal for watching one of our former students. He just sent us a shout-out saying, nice to have you back, Mr. West, with us.
Dom, great player for LaSalle for 2 years. Made his presence felt on the defense. Definitely could use extra support here tonight, but LaSalle doing pretty well. Landry drops back, connects on the pass to number 7, LaVar Stanford, the young freshman. Great job to get that pass and find a little bit of wiggle room to move the field, move up the field a little bit for LaSalle, a little bit more breathing room to get out of their side of the field, closer to midfield. 6:20 left in the second quarter. A little changing the guard by Matter Academy. We really got to find their mascot. Kind of like the Washington football team, the Matter football. Oh, we had another penalty. I must have missed that. Did not see the pink flag. We have pink flags in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Both teams wearing some pink. Special shout out to all those cancer survivors out there. Thank you for your courage. We appreciate your example and we pray for you.
And we pray for those who are dealing with cancer at the moment too.
This timeout gives us time to talk about our next sponsor. Infrasol, our provider for networking, low voltage, and telecommunication services at ILS. Infrasol is your partner for technology needs. Reach out to Carlos Torres at ctorres@infrasol, that's INFRASOL-CORP.com for any inquiries, a proud sponsor of ILS Athletics. That's going to be a good one. Both teams talking it over. Coach Elder rallying his troops. Now the short passing game has been on display for LaSalle. They prefer their rushing attack. It's been effective so far. Time is not of the essence yet. 6:20 left on the clock, but we'll have to see how far this drive goes or how the gains go. If they're short gains or long gains, that will influence what kind of plays. Again, going with motion. The near receiver is covered. Hands off to Jude Servius, who elects to go to the left side. Cuts it up the sideline. Again, working his way, breaking through arm tackles, and finally taken down to the Matter 35-yard line.
Way to go, Jude. Running hard, running fast, taking some ground. Look at him go, ladies and gentlemen.
Jude Servius running with heart behind that offensive line. Again, same formation covered up. It looks like they're going back to the same play, and they were.
But another flag.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Coach Elder electing to go into the old school playbook, run the same play until they prove they can stop it. It looks like somebody was caught off guard.
Is that too many men?
Matter Academy caught off guard for an encroachment penalty. They were not ready, or they were caught in a substitution. What did you see, Tony?
I saw someone coming off field a little late, and it looked like there was too many men on the field, but I do not know.
Matter Academy a little gassed. Too many substitutions going on. Not ready for that no huddle. LaSalle can go fast when they want to. Single back set. Jude Servius as the back. Again, left side. Cuts it up. Running through an arm tackle, but he's met by 3 Matter Academy footballers and taken to the ground for a short gain. It'll bring 2nd and 2.
This is kind of nice. The action's right in front of us over here as they're coming towards the touchdown.
Finally able to see them a little bit more up close. Looking to the sidelines to get their play on the far hash. 5:28 left in the second quarter. LaSalle taking their time. They do not want to leave Matter with any clock if they convert here and score a touchdown. Taking their time, but they do have to be wary of the back judge. The back judge is the referee, not wearing the white hat that's in the end zone. He will count it off as he raises his hand. That means they are running out of time. The single back, Landry, fakes, passes to the flat.
He got
caught by 22, though, able to hold on Joaquin Macia. Great play, but stayed in. We have a flag on the play. We have a flag on the play.
Way to hold on to that ball.
Doesn't seem like it's getting chippy out there. Seems both sides are being very respectful. Not sure what the flag is, though. Our officials tonight are wearing white and black hats. I do not know their names. We do not have that information. Looks like we have a personal foul on LaSalle. This is not good. This will back them up 15 yards.
Uh-oh.
They are out of the red zone being 20 yards and in. This is not good for LaSalle as they are marched backwards.
We got 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in the game, in the quarter and the half here.
3rd and long. Tony, what are you calling for LaSalle?
Well, when I played Madden, I like to pass the ball, so I'm going to go for a pass to the end zone.
Unfortunately for LaSalle, they are on the left hash, which does not give our left-handed quarterback a lot of room to roll out. So maybe a pocket pass here or a screen. They elect to roll them out to the left.
Line drive.
For a short gain. A short pass to, again, Joaquin Macia, number 22. But unfortunately, we are 4th and long still. Not enough there to put us into a comfortable position. About 20 yards out from the end zone on the 20-yard line.
That microphone's really picking up that sound, isn't it?
Mater Academy needs to get this stop. LaSalle would like to have this to put them away. A 3-score game before half would really kind of put the nail in the coffin here and make it tough for Mater Academy to climb out of it. Single back set. Landry looking to his right, turns to the left, decides to throw to Demetrius Johnson, and it's broken up.
He could not hold on.
Number 14 on great coverage, Douglas Hernandez, was able to break that play up, and LaSalle will be back on defense. Mater Academy got a needed break there.
And that's a turnover on downs, is it not?
That is a turnover on downs.
Matter's fired up after that one.
Mater Academy needed that, but they only have 3 minutes and 50 seconds to make this drive happen. And again, that's unfortunate that a penalty caused and led to that incompletion there. LaSalle was in great position, and then a personal foul was able to push them back and make it very tough to convert. Jude Servius playing double duty, lining up at cornerback. There are trips to the quarterback's left. Single back. Quarterback takes the snap. They are electing to pass. They are throwing the ball up the middle to the slot.
To no one.
Exactly, but unfortunately the slot was wide open. Luckily the safety was able to come over at the last second, at least to make it a little bit more comfortable. However, if that quarterback zings that one in there, that is a big gain for LaSalle. LaSalle dodges a bullet there.
That was pretty high up there. I really wanted to jump on the field and catch that. That was a floater, but yeah, nobody caught that.
Almost have time enough to order takeout and then go and catch that ball. Of how floating that ball was put up there.
Coach, Mr. West, I know you used to coach the LaSalle football team. You were one of the coaches. What was one of your favorite parts about coaching the team?
Best part about coaching LaSalle is the unity of faith and that you have with athletics. There's just no better feeling than the spiritual connection with athletics and having the entire student body and student athletics and your football players embrace that ideal. That's a great feeling to have.
Thank you for sharing that. And we got to stop there by number 2. Good job. Is that Kama Jackson?
Number 2, Kamad Jackson on the tackle. Great job pulling double duty on offense and defense there. Mater Academy electing to go to the ground game. I'm not sure if they have a lot of confidence behind their young quarterback. We'll have to see if they put the ball here in the air on 3rd and long. We shall have to see. Number 13, Michael Bradley for Mater. Young sophomore. Looking to leave his mark on today's game, make it a 7-point game after this drive. We'll see if he's able to accomplish that or if the LaSalle Royal Lions are able to stop him. They elect to hand the ball off. Lundy cutting up to the right side, but not enough. He's going to be well short of the first down. Clock is ticking. I know I said has not been an enemy of either team so far, but it is an enemy of Mater Academy, even more so. LaSalle wisely takes a timeout. There is 2:40 left. Mater Academy is pinned back in their own end, and they will have to punt or make a risky 4th down attempt.
And with that being said, we would like to thank Latin Cafe 2000. Latin Cafe 2000 has been a long recognized in the community for serving large portions of Cuban-inspired dishes. They believe in serving only the best, highest quality food at reasonable prices, along with a friendly, warm greeting every time you walk through their door. They have created an authentic eating experience by offering everyone a taste of their culture, a little taste of Cuba. Stop by and visit one of their locations on Lejeune, Hialeah, or their most recent concept in Brickell, which boasts Cuba's rich colors and unique architecture, along with the same flavorful cuisine that we've all grown to love. Thank you, Latin Cafe 2000, for supporting ILS athletics.
Sounds delicious.
We actually had some.
I got to take a visit there sometime.
Yes, we actually had some Cuban food today in Sage in the cafeteria. We had some arroz con pollo. Did you have some of that, Mr. West?
I did not, but I wish I should have.
It was good. I had to get myself a second plate. There's another one waiting for me in my classroom right now.
Mater looking to draw offsides. LaSalle Royal Lions, the referees did not notice that the Matter Academy jumped off sides. But it looks like they got it straightened up. I'm glad they noticed. It was pretty obvious that it was offsides. Glad we were able to see that. LaSalle not biting there. That's about the third time they've tried it tonight. That will no longer work for the Matter Lions, I found out. Got a text message. Yes, thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Coach Sam Miguel, for that.
So it's the Royal Lions versus the Lions.
It's a battle of Lions here. We have middle school, high school Lions versus high school Lions. The Royal Lions. Those aren't just any sort of Lions. Able to pick up our hot mic there. Hats off to our crew here.
Drew, events by Drew. Yes.
Events by Drew. Thank you for the great shots that we have, the great camera angles, able to pick up all the action. Thank you so much for making this possible.
Would not be possible without you, Drew.
A little bit of miscommunication going on. There's a bit of a mess. Matter Academy, I'm not sure if they knew what they were doing. You know, by my estimation, I think they've gone over their timeouts. I know we have on our screen 3 timeouts by both teams. I'm pretty sure Matter's out of timeouts. So if you're looking at home at the timeouts on the top of the screen, we have no timeouts, or Matter Academy has no timeouts, and I'm pretty sure LaSalle's got 1 timeout remaining. Maybe they don't have any. There's been lots of timeouts taken. And that's pretty normal for a first game. Matter Academy, this is their first game. What's been your impression for having their first game tonight? What have you thought so far, Tony?
They've really taken it on the chin. They're playing against a bigger team, but they're not backing down. And it's nice to see these young fellas, trying to put up a fight. It shows a lot of heart. What do you think, Coach?
I agree. I was not expecting the fight they are giving. They are not giving up. I will give them that. And it's good to see a competitive match.
Mm-hmm.
LaSalle electing the punt to roll. It's kind of in an awkward spot. They're going to let the clock wind down as much as possible before picking it up. The referee's down the ball around the 35-yard line for LaSalle. We'll see what they can do for some 2-minute magic. 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the second quarter before the end of the half. Let's go to one of our sponsors. Allstate, the best things in life don't cost much, and they shouldn't cost much to protect. If you're looking to save some money on your insurance policy, reach out to Alex Blanco. He has over 25 years of experience with over 200 5-star reviews. Alex and his team pride themselves with providing best in-class service and support for home, auto, or life insurance. With Alex, you will be in good hands. As LaSalle takes the field again to start off their 2-minute drill, 2:26. Resetting to the left. Landry drops back, rolling left, looking for a pass. Doesn't have anybody. Takes off. Nobody there. And Matter Academy meets him in the backfield. A little bit of extracurriculars going on. Speaking of extracurriculars, LaSalle has a lot of extracurricular activities, and a lot of these athletes are involved in extracurriculars, pulling double or triple duty. One of them is Yaniel Rodriguez, who is involved in multiple clubs, as well as HOSA. He looks to be in the medical field next year. Yaniel Rodriguez, an excellent student athlete here at LaSalle. Sorry, I digress. We're second down, handing out the ball off to Carr. Carr takes it off the right side, cuts it up, is able to keep his feet as he's taken down for about a gain of 5 or 6. The clock is ticking, 1:41 and counting. Third and 3.
1:33 left.
Shotgun set again to Carr, taking it to the right side. He needs to get out of bounds to stop the clock, and he does. Smart move, veteran play by the junior Carr to get out of bounds to stop the clock. He's a little slow to get up. Let's see if Jude Servius spells him on the next snap.
We got our noisemakers on the sideline supporting the team. Gotta love the fans.
Now, Tony, how do you think the weather has factored in tonight?
Well, it hasn't factored at all. There's no rain happening. There's no high winds. It's kind of a nice night for football.
It's a perfect night for football as LaSalle opens up their home game opener at the Jungle. 1:23 left in the second quarter. Man in motion, number 22, Joaquin. Landry with the deep back, rolls left. We have number 7 in the flat. He doesn't elect to pass it to him. Still looking. And he throws a bullet. Not sure if he made the connection there. And he did. Able to connect before he's knocked out of bounds for a first down. Great poise by the sophomore quarterback to find the open receiver downfield and keep it in bounds for a first down. What's impressed you with Landry so far, Tony?
Well, he's been throwing some bullet passes, these line drives, and he has not been intercepted yet, so that's nice to see.
That is great to see. Young passer, confident, throwing some quick passes, strong arm. Hands the ball to Jude. He cuts it up the middle, and he's running, cuts it to the 5, to the 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown! Jude Servius. Exactly what Coach Elder needed to put the Lions up 20-0 with 41 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Jude Servius running with heart tonight, Tony. What's been your impression of him?
That was the most exciting play of the game, in my opinion. The way he ran that up with the time ticking down, that was pretty awesome up the middle, showing that strength, showing that speed. Jude Servius, way to go, young man.
Jude Servius buying his time, working hard up the ranks of LaSalle, contributing in any way he can. He answers the call. He is a coach's dream, and he showed that on full display, his heart. Going for 2-point conversion here. Landry set to receive the snap, looking to throw it to the out route, and he gets it to number 7, LeVar Stanford, the young freshman, making his impact early, getting 2 points for LaSalle. Look at the moves. What a great little dance on the sideline by LeVar Stanford. LaSalle is up 22-0. Not good for Mater Academy. How do you anticipate a young team like Mater Academy is taking being down 22-0 and only in the first half?
Well, I would say they're probably going to, have to eat some more food.
Maybe some Latin Cafe 2000 for next week.
Indeed.
But they're going to need a heck of a halftime speech if they hope to rally the troops here. LaSalle imposing their will on that last 2-minute drill. Really helped out by the arm of Landry and, of course, the legs of Jude Servius as they were able to piece together a great set of plays. And only about 4 or 5 plays for that short drive. Less than 2 minutes, of course, in 2-minute drill. And LaSalle set to kick off, leaving Mater Academy with only 41 seconds. Joaquin Macia elects to kick it a little bit deeper, still to the left side, the far side, as number 8 takes the ball, and he is met immediately by LaSalle Royal Lions.
Number 44.
44, Eric Islami, all the way from Key Biscayne, making his presence felt. He is a hard hitter, folks. You cannot get that on camera. You can feel the impact over here on the field.
Mm-hmm.
LaSalle defense chomping at the bit, excited to get this team off the field and into the locker rooms for a short break. Spotting the ball a little bit back on the far sideline. Mater Academy with only 35 seconds left in this half. They're going to need a little bit of a miracle. Although John Bosco will pray for us all, I do not think he is rooting for Mater Academy right now. Don Bosco helping LaSalle Royal Lions as number 7 gets the ball around the right side. He is tackled in bounds, so the clock will continue to run. I think Mater Academy is going to be happy to go into the locker room with this score and rally the troops.
What would you tell Mater Academy if you were their coach in halftime?
Mater Academy needs to make some adjustments on defense. Obviously, they are getting gashed on the outside. Unfortunately, they're getting gashed on the inside with Jude Servius running the ball. It is tough to play when you're getting gashed in the run game. However, LaSalle tends to, oh my goodness, with a pass.
Right up the middle.
Right up the middle. Great connection there on the slant. And it looks like they're going to stop the clock. Nope, it is the end of the first half. As LaSalle is leading 22-0 in the first half. In the jungle for their home opener. You are watching LaSalle TV, Events by Drew with the broadcast. This is Mr. West, and you are watching LaSalle Athletics. Hello and welcome to the jungle. Today's game is brought to you by Halley Engineering Contractors. We would like to thank Ignacio Halley and family for their continued support for everything we do here at ILS. Today's featured sponsors are Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, Tres Cabarrocas Architects, Infrasol, Latin Cafe 2000, Sage Dining, Center Consoles Only, and Alex Blanco Allstate Insurance. Thank you to all that have sponsored this game to make it possible to bring ILS sports to whoever our audience may be.
At Immaculata-La High School, we honor individuality, providing an environment where all are welcome, involved, and responsible. Tapping into our students' creativity as soon as they come on campus, leaving them energized with a sense of possibility. The faculty strives to help each student realize and apply their unique talents and abilities. Dynamic instruction, diverse curriculum, and relevant content allow us to instill a sense of purpose and passion throughout our academic courses. Our faculty has expertly created hybrid digital habitats, which focused on promoting literacy across all disciplines. By utilizing innovative approaches that leverage the resources of our connected culture and merge them to tried and true pedagogies of education. We're committed to molding the next generation of builders, scholars, creators, explorers, record breakers, and innovators.
Our students have a genuine desire to be involved beyond the classroom, with over 30 extracurricular activities ranging from honor societies to service and leadership clubs. Students are provided with opportunities to enhance their ILS experience. Our commitment to developing the whole person is enhanced by our 21st Century Learning initiatives. Our one-to-one iPad program blurs the four walls of the classroom by providing immediate access to information, paperless classroom environments, increased opportunities for collaboration and communication, and foundational knowledge to leverage the power of technology in and out of the classroom. Our STEAM concentration certifications allow students to focus part of their studies on exploring career opportunities in engineering, computer science, digital arts, health science, and global business leadership.
Our athletic program offers 15 sports: baseball, basketball, cheerleading, cross country, dance, football, golf, lacrosse, sailing, soccer, softball, swimming, tennis, track and field, and volleyball. Coaches and students work to foster a culture of discipline, practice, and sportsmanship where players transform into athletes and leaders.
Our Catholic identity is at the heart of all we do. We recognize that our faith is expressed through prayer, worship, service, and moral living. In the Salesian spirit, we acknowledge the spiritual needs of a young person and provide opportunities in faith formation through celebrations of the Eucharist and reconciliation, through weekend and class retreat experiences, and through academic and extracurricular service learning opportunities. We are devoted to deepening our understanding of God, others, and ourselves.
Our school is our home, a community of inclusion, celebrating our Salesian spirit, anchored in our Catholic identity, through our mission, through our values, through how we live our lives.
Welcome back, everybody, to the jungle, where the LaSalle Royal Lions are up 22-0 against the Mater Academy Lions. I am Mr. West, and I'm here with Mr. Mendez. What have you noticed so far in the first half, Tony?
Well, we've ran away with the game so far. It's 22-zip starting the third quarter, and looks like we're going to kick this off to IMatter. We've been doing a great job running the ball up the middle. We did have that and getting those 2 extra points that we were able to manage. I love what I've seen so far. What about you, Mr. West?
So far, so good as LaSalle kicks off the spot on the field. Number 4 with the catch in return. He is able to drive forward for about another 5 yards all the way to midfield. Mater Academy in good field position to start the second half. They really need to turn this around if they got a chance to stay in this game. They need some points early.
And that number 4 was Cameron Lightborn, a senior for Mater Academy.
Not many seniors on their roster, but they need all the help they can get. They had a couple injuries, shakeups early on, but they need some help from their sophomore quarterback to get them going down the field. LaSalle lines up, 4 defensive linemen. Looks like they shifted to 2 outside backers, 3 down linemen now in the second half, giving them a different look. As they motion across, play action up the middle.
And he holds on to it. Number 90, that's
number
a big
90.
guy.
Big tight end with the catch and grab there. A little quick gain. That's exactly what Mater Academy needed to gain some confidence, get the ball moving down the field. Oh, we don't have, I'm going to be honest, we don't have 90's name. We just have number 90.
Mm-hmm.
So great catch. Looks like Jimmy Grant out there. I think that's his name. So we have trips left, single back set. Number 90 to the near side. As number 10, the new quarterback in, throws the ball over the head of his intended receiver, number 8, incomplete pass. A little chippy on the offensive line. That's where things tend to get chippy.
And that quarterback was number 10, Tyreek Clairvaux. He's a sophomore for the Mater Academy.
So the Mater Academy Lions going with 2 sophomore quarterbacks, number 10 on that previous pass. We'll see if they stick with this quarterback, because number 14 was the previous or number 13, Michael Bradley, was a quarterback in the first half. Number 90 split out to the far side, trips to the boundary. Looks like encroachment by number 11 of LaSalle Royal Lions. He lost sight of the line of scrimmage. The Mater Academy Lions are going to get an easy 5 yards here. 2 early mistakes for LaSalle Royal Lions. They really need to turn it around and make an impact to stop this comeback from Mater Academy. Single step back again, bunched left, little bubble to the left side. Met in the backfield by number 52, Yaniel Rodriguez.
For a loss.
A flag on the play. I hope that's not against LaSalle, but you don't know.
Looks like it is.
Yaniel, another 4-year starter. Tons of experience at linebacker for LaSalle. Played linebacker his freshman year. Made an impact all 4 years. Outstanding individual, outstanding student athlete. He will have a bright future ahead of him, that is for sure. That's going to result in another first down for Mater Academy as the chains continue to move. A great play wiped away by another costly mistake. LaSalle really on their heels early in the second half.
The wind is picking up now. It's getting a little bit more windy, maybe a little bit tricky to throw and receive that ball.
Unfortunately, the wind has changed directions. Hopefully that is not a harbinger of bad news for LaSalle. I don't anticipate it being so. As number 10 in the backfield set to receive the snap. Slot back in motion across to the right side. Hand off the ball to number 15. He is met in the backfield by a host of Lions, a pride of Lions, and he's tackled for a loss. There seems to be nothing going for them in the run game right now. Completely dominated by the change in the defensive front. There are 3 defensive linemen plus 2 outside backers. There were 4 defensive linemen in the first half. Great adjustment by Coach Elder. The Mater Academy coaching staff is really kind of at the benefit of these penalties, so they're not really sure what to do with these extra defenders right now. Mater Academy lining up.
They got their
Trips bunch to the left.
number 10, Tyreek Clairvaux again with the snap.
Young sophomore set to receive the snap. Claps his hands, play action, looks to pass the ball, but he is met in the backfield again. Getting some help, number 9 on the tackle. That is Sharquez Lee. And of course, it was some assistance by some other LaSalle defenders. Number 19, Geronimo Canedo, helping out with that sack. He led to the pressure, helping Sharquez Lee get that sack. Geronimo Canedo, the Tornado, as he's known, making his presence felt early. He's a senior, another outstanding gentleman, former student of mine, a perfect example of a LaSalle student athlete.
Former student of mine, too, TV production, 2 years ago.
Outstanding man of faith as well and character. Trips to the right, bubble to the near slot. It's throwing to the bubble. Number 8 with the catch. Oh, he drops it. Now, as soon as that ball hits his hands, that is a live ball. So the great heads-up play by Vashad Williams to go at number 8. It's a live ball. You have to defend yourself. It's football. Got to protect yourself at all times. Vashad got that instinct to go in for the kill. Great job there. Made him probably drop that ball there as, in the blink of an eye, Mater Academy has to punt. It's 4th and long. Looks like they're sending their special teams out there to punt it away. Great stop, great turnaround to fix up those errors, clean up that mess that they had earlier with those penalties, and force a punt with Vashad Williams set to receive the kick.
Looks like the punter will be number 6, Alain Dorestes, for Mater Academy.
Looks like Demetrius Johnson, a.k.a. Slim, also deep to receive the punt. A rolling kick, high, going to Vashad. No Peter call. It touched the defender, but goes into the end zone for a touchback. Matters coach getting a little bit exasperated on the sideline, a little frustrated. Of course, it's easy to be frustrated when you're down 22-0, Tony.
That could have been a little bit better right there. They could have grabbed the ball and stopped it in the 3 or 4 yard line, but it bounced off the player into the end zone for a touchback.
That will give LaSalle decent field position to start the drive. They will not be pinned back near the goal line as the sophomore Landry tries to put together another drive. He did a great job piecing together a great drive last time in a 2-minute drill, as we have 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Seems to be an official timeout. I think the official to the far sideline dropped his credit card. He picked it up. He has his ID now. That's good. In the shotgun. A little shovel pass to Demetrius Johnson, immediately met in the backfield for a loss. They were all over the motion. So we see their defense is actually flowing to the ball pretty well, following the motion. That will set up a counter later on, but that was not a good play for LaSalle to open up with.
They were all over him there.
Tackled for a loss by a host of Lions. That is not Royal Lions, Mater Academy Lions. We have a battle of the Lions in the jungle today. Is this National Geographic or is this LaSalle Athletics?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. LaSalle goes back to the huddle. They can go no huddle if they need to. They've shown that a couple times to draw the Mater Academy Lions offsides a few times in the first half. Trips to the left, Landry, the shotgun, hands off to the single back. It's Carr up the middle. He's able to find his way up for about a 15, 20-yard gain for another first down. Carr with an emphatic run, running through arm tackles, showing that he's still got some juice left.
And he definitely pounded the middle there to get that first down. Taking no for an answer, just going up there.
Going no huddle here, just as we said they can do. Handing back to Carr. Carr going back up to the right side and tripped up for a short gain. Yaniel Rodriguez on the receiving end of some extracurricular activities. Yaniel, that's not the extracurricular activities you participate in. Able to be the better man there. Mater Academy getting a little chippy and frustrated, but LaSalle needs to let them make the mistake and not be penalized. Trips to the left for LaSalle. Single back in the pistol formation. Able to get the encroachment penalty for number 5. Who's number 5, Tony?
Number 5 is Rakavian Wright, a sophomore, the defensive linebacker for Mater Academy.
So a sophomore mistake. Hopefully they don't make any more of those I'm sure that's what Matter Academy's thinking. We're thinking, hey, we'll take more encroachments, please.
Indeed.
Keep jumping at those snaps. Now, one of the things that defensive linemen do is they try to anticipate the snaps so they can get the bead on the offensive lineman. The counter to that is those hard counts. A hard count is when you give the cadence in a emphatic fashion, strong cadence, so that the defensive line thinks you're going when you're not, to draw them off sides for the encroachment. It's an easy 5 yards, and it keeps the defense honest instead of jumping on the ball. Looks like 2nd and short with 4 wide. Landry rolling out to his right, throws, but not able to hook up with Lavaris Stanford. We have another penalty on the play. Lots of laundry. I thought laundry day was Sunday. It looks like it's Friday night. Another flag on the play. As the officials gather to talk about it, they're pointing. But this is going to be bad news if it's on LaSalle. We cannot be backed up anymore with any more self-inflicted penalties. Up 22-0, have some wiggle room, but not really the statement you want to make. Don't you think, Tony?
I'm with you, Coach, all the way. Let's see what these refs are saying.
Okay, so we have a personal foul, another personal foul on LaSalle.
On the defense.
On LaSalle, I think. I think it's on the offense.
I thought we were on defense for a second.
No. So we are going to be backed up again. Laundry being picked up. And LaSalle is going to be 3rd and a mile. Not what they need. Really have not tested the vertical passing game tonight because they have not needed to. They've been able to run to the perimeter, run up the middle. It's all been open for LaSalle in the run game, but not when you're behind the chains. LaSalle needs to have a great pickup here. Let's see what they entrust to their sophomore quarterback. Carr in the backfield, lined up in the deep back, going up to the left side, cuts back to the right, and met by number 11. Strong statement by the Matter Academy defense there, able to contain Carr, who's been running wild so far, to a short gain on 3rd and long. Brings up 4th and long.
Well, it looked like he had a hole for a second, but then they closed it up real quick, and they brought him down to the ground.
Able to shore it up. The linebackers able to plug the gap there, and LaSalle will be forced to punt on 4th and long. Looks like number 12 for LaSalle. That's James Brill will be the punter. LaSalle tried running a fake in the first half, and it did not go LaSalle's way. However, we were bailed out by a personal foul by Matter Academy. The personal protector waves, gets the punt. Brill was able to connect. A great block by the personal protector. We get a great bounce and roll. Number 21 is going to down it. Sebastian Lopez in great field position for LaSalle. Matter Academy was not hoping for that, but a great punt by number 12. I'd also like to take this moment to thank the Yarrow Twins for helping me with some football research. They are reporters for the Royal Courier, the newspaper here at LaSalle. Be sure to check out the Royal Courier online, updated weekly.
And a special shout out to 305 Sports, which the Yarrow Twins are running themselves. Way to go, Yarrow Twins.
And this would be a great time to talk about one of our sponsors, Halley Engineering. We would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Halley Engineering Contractors, Inc., for their generous donation. Ignacio Halley has always gone above and beyond with Immaculata-La, and we would like to take this moment to thank him and his family. Thank you. LaSalle is also sponsored by Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables. We would like to thank our featured sponsor, Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, for their generous donation. If you're looking to purchase or lease a new car, make sure you check out Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, located on 300 Almeria Avenue. We are joined here by Sister Marie Fay. She is an excellent teacher and steward here for us at LaSalle. She is a great supporter of LaSalle athletics. She voices her support. Her prayers are with our students and our student athletes, so we thank her for that.
And she's also walking Missy, I believe their dog here. She's so sweet.
Matter Academy offense back on the field. They go back to number 13 for quarterback. Oh, as number 10 meets their running back, number 15. Number 10 for LaSalle being Jalen Morris. Great heads-up play.
15 for Matter is Jonathan Childs, a junior running back. Got nailed by
He did indeed. Number 10, what a instinct by him. Great connection, form tackle for the young athlete. Michael Bradley for Mater Academy, the quarterback. Number 15, Jonathan Childs, the running back. Bradley moves him over. Tight end to the left. Man in motion across the left side. Bradley takes the snap, passes number 8 on a quick slant. Brought down immediately for a nice little gain on the slant for about 5 or 6 yards.
8 is Tyrese Clairville for Mater Academy, the sophomore.
Number 15 limps off the field. They replace him with number 7, Juan Lundy. Juan Lundy is a pretty good scat back, weaving it and bobbing his way through the LaSalle defense. Not too much, but he has the potential to break a pretty significant gain, but so far LaSalle able to contain him. Bradley, the quarterback. Single back, shotgun set, man in motion. Tight end to the right. Bradley takes a snap, hands off to number 7, Lundy, and he's met immediately by none other than Dario Melendez. Dario. Another tackle for loss by Dario, as his teammates call him. Dario making his presence felt. He is a large sophomore, and he is able to handle this smaller offensive line with ease. Really helping clear the way for linebackers, too, to make big plays as LaSalle elects to go back to the 4-man front for the defensive line. 3 wide for Mater Academy. Slot back in motion towards the tight end on the right side. Bradley takes a snap, looking left, throws left, into the flat, it's picked off! Almost! It is dropped.
That was close.
The instinct, though, to make a break on that ball was impeccable. Hats off to number 21, Sebastian Lopez. What great instinct to make a break on that ball. He was going for 6 if he made the connection on that one, Tony.
That was a close call.
That was a close call indeed. Oh, his eyes were as big as the moon. That's coming out right now, actually, on this clear night in October. What a night for football. Mater Academy huddles up. Sets up at their own. I really wish there were yard markers on the field. 25-yard line? Slot back in motion, away from the tight end. Bradley takes the snap. He calls his own number. Number 2 is able to wrangle him in. Number 2 is Kamad Jackson, the 4th. A big fella able to bring him down on the perimeter. This will bring up a 4th down, 4th and 10, 4th and 9, 4th and 8 for Mater Academy. No, we do not have the yellow lines, but we have our eyes. Mater Academy getting set up here. Most high schools have gone to what they call more of a spread punt. That's when you have personal protectors, guys in the backfield that protect. They snap the ball to the punter, and the personal protectors prevent the punter from getting touched. It's punted terribly to the right. It really came off his foot in a bad way. That's great news for LaSalle as they take field position around midfield at 2:35 left in the first quarter. LaSalle's going to have great field position to pick up where they left off before that penalty killed their drive last time.
That punt was done by number 6, Alain Dorestes, a senior, a little bit off and into the out of bounds, but good news for LaSalle.
This would be a great time to... No, it would not. We are going to go to an ad, but LaSalle is hurrying to the field. They are hungry to score a touchdown. They are up 22-0. 2:35 left in the third quarter. We have trips to the left. Carr to the single back. Motioning over the 3 men. Resetting. Now we have quads with a covered receiver. A pitch. Yaniel pulling on the right side. He's pushed upfield for a block. The bounces by Carr up to the right side, and he's finally knocked out of bounds for about a 7 or 8 yard gain. That was a great design by Coach to catch them off guard on an overload. No flag on the play, and we have a LaSalle first down. Not 7 or 8. That was more like 10 or 12. That was great. That was a great pull by Yaniel. Yaniel getting a pull is when the offensive lineman doesn't go downfield, but instead goes wide and loops around to get a block on one of the perimeter players. Yaniel using his speed to his advantage to get a great block for Carr on that last play. Going to a tight set with wide receivers. taking the snap. Carr running up the middle, able to drive his legs and getting some help from the offensive line.
Pushing that ball a couple extra yards is Carr. That's pretty strong there.
Strong legs, able to push the pile a little bit for a short gain for LaSalle as they threaten to score with 1:36 remaining in the third quarter. So far, the clock's been running. This is going to be a quick game by the looks of it as LaSalle elects to take a timeout. And this would be a good time to go to one of our sponsors. Tony, who do we have?
We have Infrasol. Infrasol, our provider for networking, low voltage, and telecommunication services at ILS. Infrasol is your partner for technology needs. Reach out to Carlos Torres at ctorres@Infrasol, that is INFRASOL, -corp.com for any inquiries, a proud sponsor of ILS Athletics.
Thank you, Infrasol. LaSalle, known for our great integration of technology on campus. If you would like to attend ILS, don't forget our application deadline is November 18th, 2020. Our entry exam will take place on Saturday, December 5th. Make sure to check out the link to register on the school website, ilsroyals.com. Can't see the down marker from here. It looks about 2nd and 5 as Landry takes the ball, sets back, throws deep to Slim. Demetrius Johnson not able to connect. A little too far for Demetrius Johnson, not able to locate the ball. This will bring up 3rd and 5.
With 1:17 left in the game, in the third quarter, excuse me.
Landry looking poised in the pocket for a sophomore, just not able to connect with his main target, Demetrius Johnson, a second-year starter for LaSalle. LaSalle taking their time here. The clock is stopped with that incompletion as Landry gathers his troops. Coach Elder saying his instructions from the sideline. Moves over the slot backs to have quads to the left. That's an overload. Carr gets the handoff, going to the left side, cuts up to the middle, keeping his legs churning, pushing the pile, and finally brought down around the 10-yard line. Carr making it look easy out there, weaving his way through the secondary. It really helps when the defensive line is off of you because the offensive line is doing such a great job. Offensive line really making some holes behind the likes of Lewis Bodden, Ethan Grimberg, Yaniel Rodriguez.
Speaking of great jobs, Mr. West, you are doing a tremendous job out here. West is the best, I got to say.
Thank you, Mr. Mendez. It helps with a great crew. Great support from you, Tony. And, of course, Events by Drew doing a phenomenal job here tonight, making this all possible. Thank you to Events by Drew. As Landry takes the snap, looking left, throws to the flat. Great pickup by number 12 as he's weaving, spins his way to the 3-yard line. He really wanted a touchdown there. He was smelling it. James Brill, our punter.
21 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter here.
Great to see James Brill being a good teammate. That camaraderie is absolutely essential, and Coach Elder looks to build that with his team. It looks like number 1 for Matter Academy was banged up on the play. He is receiving attention from the trainers. We hope he is okay. More than capable training staff as we go to one of our sponsors, Latin Cafe 2000. Has long been recognized in the community for serving large portions of Cuban-inspired dishes. They believe in serving only the best, highest quality food at reasonable prices, along with a friendly, warm greeting every time you walk through their door. They have created an authentic eating experience by offering everyone a taste of their culture, a little taste of Cuba. Stop by and visit one of their locations on Lejeune, Hialeah, or their most recent concept in Brickell, which boasts Cuba's rich colors and unique architecture, along with the same flavorful cuisine that we've all grown to love. Thank you, Latin Cafe 2000, for supporting ILS Athletics. LaSalle is back on the field. 21 seconds left to go in the third quarter. LaSalle jumping around. They're excited. They are about to punch it in for the 4th time tonight, taking the will out of Matter Academy. They are on their heels. What do you think they're thinking right now?
Well, they're hungry for more, and there's 21 seconds left. I think they're going to try to score right before this quarter ends, so let's make it happen.
And they will try to make it happen behind the legs of Carr. He's been running wild tonight. Landry doing his part, orchestrating this drive as they're killing tons of clock in the third quarter, keeping their defense off the field. Coach Elder doing a great job of time of possession. A little jumbo set with number 9 set to receive the snap. Sharquez Lee as he takes his own number and runs to the right side for another LaSalle touchdown. He is excited. He has just put LaSalle up by 28 points as he celebrates with his teammates on the sidelines.
Making it look easy out there.
Well, guess what? He ran too far. He's got to go back out for the 2-point conversion. A little too much excitement from Sharquez Lee. Sharquez playing offense and defense, getting in there both on the defensive end and running it in for a touchdown. Great job by Sharquez. Sharquez set to receive the snap again. He does. He runs to the left side this time, lowers his head, and it looks like he gets in for the 2-point conversion. 8 points for number 9 as he celebrates running to the sideline as LaSalle is imposing their will here tonight.
Well said, Mr. West. Look at him celebrate.
Always good to see this big fellas jumping up there. And that's really what made it happen is all these big offensive linemen for LaSalle getting down and dirty, getting into the nitty-gritty, on the grind, 24/7. Good to see them get some recognition from their running backs. This would be a good time to go to another sponsor. Tony, who do we have?
Allstate Insurance. The best things in life don't cost much, and they shouldn't cost much to protect. If you're looking to save some money on your insurance, contact Alex Blanco. He has over 25 years of experience with over 200 5-star reviews. Alex has his team prided themselves with providing best-in-class services and support from home, auto, and life insurance. Reach out to Alex at 305-895-2333 or at alexblanco@allstate.com or visit his 2 convenient locations at Coral Gables or South Miami. Alex Blanco, Allstate, is a proud sponsor of ILS Athletics. Thank you, Alex Blanco.
And right now, LaSalle in trouble as number 8 spins out of a few tackles, and then a host of Lions brings him down. But a nice little return. But luckily, LaSalle was in good hands there with some shoring up on the coverage. But number 8 by Matter Academy. What year is he in school, Tony?
Mr. Tyrese Clairvaux. He is one of the sophomores and a wide receiver as well for Matter Academy.
Young, promising athlete. He's been involved in multiple ways here tonight, offensive side of the ball and special teams, making his presence felt for Matter Academy as they seek to try to stop the bleeding. Third down 30-0 in the fourth quarter. We have just started the fourth quarter here with 12 minutes left to go. We'll take this opportunity to talk about one of our other sponsors, Sage Dining. For 3 decades, that's 30 years for you math folks. Sage Dining Services has been defining the standard in food service for independent schools and colleges throughout North America. Sage's unparalleled expertise in nutrition, culinary trends, and community involvement produces exceptional dining experiences that delight the senses, inspire minds, and foster community. Learn more at sagedining.com. Sage Dining, a proud sponsor of ILS Athletics. 2 math references there. We had decades, which is 20 years, and unparalleled, but not perpendicular. For all those folks wondering at home, I am also a math teacher here at LaSalle. Be sure to take pride in your mathematics education.
Which math courses do you teach?
Geometry and advanced topics.
Fantastic.
As Matter Academy takes the ball at the 50-yard line, they get good field position to start this drive off. Number 10, going back to number 10, hands off to number 15 on the right side for a short gain, brought down by none other than Eric Islami, the heart of the defense.
Number 15 for Matter Academy, that's Jonathan Childs. He is a junior running back for Matter.
He's been taking the main workload. They depend on him. Eric Islami rounding up the troops, getting the defense set in the huddle. As Matter again lines up, big tight end to the left side, H-back, that's kind of like a fullback behind the tight end on the left side. As they're running the ball, hand the ball off.
They stop
off the left, cut up the right, and tackled again.
41.
By. Was that 41?
It was.
41. All right, here we go, getting into the action. Enzo Enzo on the tackle. Enzo, I really want to try your last name, but I'm too afraid. I'll just say Enzo P. Here, let me show you, Tony. What do you think? Definitely Italian.
Pirigliani.
Oh, excellent. I only speak the English, working on the Espanol un poquito. As we have number 10. Who's number 10, Tony? In the shotgun, H-back, running back to the right as a counter play takes place. H-back leading the way on the right side as the running back makes about a 5 or 8 yard gain, somewhere in there. Number 72 keeps putting up his hands like he's not holding. I don't think that's the case.
Tyreek Clairvaux is number 10, and 72 is Joshua Radcliffe.
Okay. So, Mater Academy able to get a few good runs in here. This is not what LaSalle needs right now. They started off in bad field position, but we need to get a turnover or something. Some young faces getting some experiences right now for LaSalle. That's good for development. Up 30-0. That's what you need to do. As they hand it off again to number 7, who finds a crease up the middle.
Juan Lundy.
Number 10 and number 3, Vashad on the tackle with number 10, Jalen Morris. Touchdown saving tackle there. But their offensive line able to pave the way a little bit, get to the linebackers. And number 7, Juan Lundy, able to just pick his way to the secondary. That was kind of scary there, Tony.
He almost had it.
He almost had it. He was only a few steps away from finding the end zone, so good thing that he did not. Good job by our safeties to rein that one in. Clairvaux taking the snap again, looks to throw. He throws a just absolute rainbow.
Way too far for Lane. Almost there, but
Jude Servius on the coverage. Pretty tight coverage there, but that ball was way out of reach. Bashad Williams being a good teammate, getting some turf out of Jude's helmet. As Mater Academy threatens to score, they're inside the red zone, about on the 15-yard line, looks to be, as LaSalle hopes to get another stop here. On his toes is Hero Canedo, looking to blitz there, bringing the pressure as number 7 finds his way and is met immediately. Oh, he spins off. Eric Islami not able to make the tackle, but Vashad Williams cleaning it up with number 20, Luis Sarmiento. Good job by those safeties to come up there. Number 7 has shown that he's got the ability to break things open. LaSalle bringing the pressure there on second down. It is now third down. But Mater Academy able to escape the pressure and run right at the pressure, run right at the blitz, and pick up a few to give them a little bit more room on this critical third down for Mater Academy. If they have any hope of staying in this game, they need to score here. This is 4-down territory for them. Man in motion over to the tight end side as he shuffles. Poor 72. The whole team was on the same page except him. That will be a false start by the offense. Number 72, such a good fake out. He faked out his entire team. LaSalle looking at each other. They're like, did you move? Yeah, I moved too. The whole team moved except the center. The big men up front for LaSalle waiting for their chance to make a play, get a stop here. Lewis Bodden playing double duty, offensive line, defensive line. That's got to be tiring. Big stamina for him required to do that. Tight end to the right. Shotgun set. Man in motion, number 6 to the tight end side, to the far side, to the boundary. Hand it off to number 7. No, it's a play action. Number 10 keeps it. Oh, and Yadiel Rodriguez says, not in my jungle. Big sack by Yaniel. Showing that he can do it on offense and defense. Yaniel is a leader on and off the field, and he comes up with a much-needed play to put this into 4th and impossible for Mater Academy. So Mater Academy, I think, is in 4th, and I can't even see it. I think that's a mile. So they're going to have a tough time converting. They're going to have to put the ball in the air. Let's see what Coach Elder dials up here. If I were him, and I'm not, but if I were him, I would dial up the pressure here. Get Islami going up the middle. Get some pressure on the quarterback. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here for LaSalle. LaSalle wants to talk this over. This is a golden opportunity to cause a turnover, get some excitement going, and put this game away for good as we take a time to talk about one of our sponsors. Tony, who do we have?
We have Tres Cabarrocas Architects. If you're looking to remodel your home or build a new home from scratch, reach out to Luis Tres at Tres Arch. That is TREESARCH at earthlink.net. Lewis and his team put the clients first and always get the job done right. Tres Cabarrocas Architects, a proud sponsor of ILS Athletics.
Coach DeAndre Mickens is coaching up the defense right now. Coach Elder, speaking of architects, is looking to build a franchise here at LaSalle, trying to build a program as LaSalle's defense takes the field. Coach Elder, a defensive-minded coach, leaning on a great coach that is Coach DeAndre Mickens, who is a LaSalle graduate. Coach Mickens actively involved here at the school. Shout out to Coach Mickens. Matter Academy decides to line up, trips to the left with a receiver impossibly wide to the far side. Takes the snap, number 10, looking to throw a rainbow, and he does. He throws a deep one, and it's off the hands. Almost an interception by number 7, Lavaris Stanford. Pulling double duty offense and defense, almost comes up with a big pick. It's actually a good thing he dropped it, because if he would have ended up with that, LaSalle would have been at the 1-yard line instead of about the 25.
Indeed.
But good play by Lavaris to break up that play and give LaSalle back the ball. There's 7:12 left in this ball game. I expect LaSalle to run out the clock for the rest of this fourth quarter. Now, Matter Academy has really not had an answer to the run game as their offense takes the field again. Landry still at the helm. Preston Landry, the young sophomore, looking to make his presence felt as the junior starter, Danny Raboso, is out due to injury. Showing that Landry can get it done, hands it off to number 12, who makes a great play out the left sideline, able to cut his way up for a pretty good gain. That was number 17, That was Chris Fuentes.
Way to go, Chris.
Little quick legs there. Good job for Chris to stay in bounds, run some clock out. If you run out of bounds, it stops the clock for all those wondering at home. And LaSalle just wants to run this clock out until it is done. We are up 30-0 with 6:57 left to go, but we have an injury on LaSalle's sideline, it looks like, as the trainers tend to him. It may be cramps. It is a little humid, not too bad, as we go to one of our sponsors. Tony, who do we have?
We have Center Consoles Only. Center Consoles Only has become a hub of information for center console boats of all shapes and sizes. They have shared hundreds of walkthrough and sea trial videos and naturally created the full-service brokerage they call CCO Yachts. This division allows them to share their expertise on a one-on-one basis with clients buying and selling all styles of boats. Give them a call at 786-205-1945 and rely on that expertise when buying or selling a vessel of any size. Center Consoles Only, a proud sponsor of ILS Athletics.
It is one of Matter's players that is down on the far sideline, LaSalle sideline. Something looks a little bit severe here. The wind is picking up here in the jungle on the campus of Immaculata-La High School. Shaking our tent a little bit. But what's not shaking is this defense. This defense of LaSalle's has been able to hold Matter Academy to 0 points all game, making big stops when they needed to. And it looks to be a cramp, a pretty severe cramp for this athlete who remains on the field.
That'll give us time to shout out to another sponsor, Haley Engineering Contractors, Inc. We would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Haley Engineering Contractors, Inc., for their generous donation. Ignacio Haley has always gone above and beyond with Immaculata-La, and we would like to take this moment to thank him and his family. Thank you, Haley.
Some other brief announcements. The campus store is now open. Please visit the school website and shop for new apparel on the campus store website today. Would you like to attend ILS? Don't forget, our application deadline is November 18th, 2020, as the crowd in attendance claps for the athlete making his way to the sideline. Landry back at the helm as we resume play here. It looks like we have Twins to the right and left. Standard set. Chris Fuentes, the single back, deep. Cuts it up to the left side. Stiff arm as he works his way out of bounds. He did not want to be tackled as he slides and ice skates his way on the pavement as he's driven out of bounds. This will... Chris Fuentes getting a little feisty in there. Young athlete trying to make his presence felt. Trying to make a name for himself. Getting a little too excited. As we have about 2nd and 5 for LaSalle as they look to close out this game. Fourth quarter, 6 minutes left to go. Landry's taking the snap. Hands it off to Chris Fuentes again. Chris Fuentes. Oh, something happened. There's flags on the play. Mater Academy saying they have the ball. And it is confirmed by the referee. Chris Fuentes had the ball knocked out of his arms, and Mater Academy was able to capitalize and jump on it. Mater Academy will have great field position, but will it be too little too late, Tony?
It looks like it. There's 5 minutes, 58 seconds left in the game. It's a 30-0 score. I mean, they could pull off a touchdown or something, but I don't see them coming back from this game.
Unless they come up with a rarely used 20-point play, I do not think that they are going to come up with the win here tonight. Really, this is just about gaining experience for these young boys at this time, getting some development, getting some exposure to being on the field, getting some coaching, being in a real situation. Mater Academy is going to have to rebound after this loss. This is their first game of the season. How do you think this is they are taking this first game?
Well, they're going to need a couple of those 20-point plays to get on top here. But like you said, this is going to be a good experience for them moving forward.
Some confusion by LaSalle with some substitution on defense. Hopefully they have 11 men on the field. If you can get away with 12, use 12, but most of the time you can only use 11. Looks like LaSalle is going for a 4-man front. Defensive ends pinned back. One cheats in and throws up a prayer, and it's broken up by Vashad Williams and who is that, 21?
And number 3.
Sebastian Lopez. Was there a flag on the play? No flag. That's good. Vashad Williams, another multi-year starter. This is his 3rd year at LaSalle. He had significant experience his first year here as a freshman. As a sophomore, he played a significant role with the team, especially the defensive secondary and special teams, and he has become a leader here for LaSalle. Seems to be a holding penalty on Mater Academy. This will drive them back. They do not need any more self-inflicted wounds here as they hope to end the shutout. I don't know if that's going to happen, Tony.
Don't think so either. The time on the clock right now is 5:50 in this fourth quarter.
Again, we have number 13 at quarterback. I believe this is Bradley, Michael Bradley, set to receive in the shotgun snap. Steps back, 5-step drop, throws to number 8, and he's wide open. Touchdown, ends the drought for Mater Academy. None other than number 8, their go-to player, Tyrese Clairvaux. He's been key for them all night long as they are finally able to put some points on the board. I'm sure LaSalle wanted the shutout. They're able to, that was a great throw, though. Great throw and catch. The defensive secondary just not able to break up that pass.
Not that time, at least.
Mater Academy set for the extra point. It looks like they are going to elect to go for 2. They are huddling up as the score is 30-6 with 5:40 left in the ball game. Number 6 set to receive the snap. Not new face here. Alain Dorestes claps his hands, set, follows his lead block on the left side, and it looks like he's going to get in easily for a 2-point conversion. So that's going to be 30-8. There goes the shutout. However, Immaculata-La can definitely be confident that they are going to pull up with the win here, barring a miracle. This would be a good time to go to one of our sponsors, Mercedes-Benz.
We would like to thank our featured sponsor, Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, for their generous donation. If you're looking to purchase or lease a new car, make sure you check out Mercedes-Benz of Coral Gables, located on 300 Almeria Avenue.
Thank you, Mercedes-Benz. Keep in mind, if you are looking to register at LaSalle, make sure to apply by November 18th. ILSRoyals.com. Mater Academy set to kick off. Now, we'll see if they elect to do an onside kick. That is what gives them a fighting chance. I promise that's what they're going to do. LaSalle knows it too. They're going to be expecting this. This is actually a very difficult play to do on special teams. The onside kick is very difficult. It's a low percentage, but you have to take that chance if you're down 30-8, Tony.
Yeah, it's like you said earlier about like them just trying to get experience here. I mean, how many more points could you get in 5 minutes and 40 seconds?
Not that many. Number 6 pooches it. Number 10 fields it and immediately tackled by Mater Academy. Jalen Morris on the reception. Received the kickoff, but we have a flag on the play. Again, this is probably our 10th penalty tonight. A little sloppy play on both sides. Lots of penalties. But for a first game for Mater Academy, I guess you can expect that much. But LaSalle needs to shore up some loose penalties for sure as they look to sharpen their skills as they go into a tough stretch against Belen Jesuit coming up in a few weeks.
What's been your favorite part about the game so far, Coach?
Well, it's probably got to be the rushing attack of Carr and Jude Servius, especially Jude's heart running the ball as Jude gets the ball carry here and immediately making his presence felt. He just hits the hole at full speed. He just runs with so much heart. And I think one of the storylines is Landry managing the game just perfectly, doing what he needs to, not taking the sacks, not throwing the errant balls, not throwing the errant interceptions. Great game plan, killing clock. So just a great team effort by LaSalle. The one thing I wish I would have seen is a little fewer penalties.
On both sides or just us?
Oh, I'll take all the penalties I want from Mater Academy. But, of course, to watch, it's much better to watch a game with fewer penalties.
Yeah.
The pace of the game is disrupted. So, number 14, Landry hands the ball off to Lee. Lee, wow, he's got some speed.
Took him out.
He is fired up. I did not know he could run the ball so well. He is a multi-talented athlete as he runs up the left side for about a gain of 15 yards.
And
he is happy.
Smile. Yep.
He has got a grin from ear to ear, and rightly so. His team is winning, and he is feeling good. He's running fast behind the offensive line that's doing a great job.
There's 4:45 left on the clock. Actually, 4:41 now. The clock is ticking.
Clock is ticking away. The clock is the ally of Immaculata-La right now as they look to run out this clock. I don't think it's any secret that LaSalle wants to run the football here, Tony. As Landry takes the snap, again, Lee, the deep back. He's met in the backfield this time. Everybody knew he was getting the ball, and he did. And he's met in a hurry by a host of Lions. but not the Royal Lions, the Mater Academy Lions. But it's clear who is the top lion in this jungle, who is the alpha male. That is Immaculata-La as the clock continues to tick. We are inside 4 minutes. LaSalle up 30-8. 4 touchdowns scored on the evening, 1 by Lee, 1 by Servius, 1 by Carr, and who's the 4th one? We'd have to find out. If our viewers could type a comment below of who the 4th touchdown was, that would be greatly appreciated. Special shout out to all our fans out there watching at home. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for supporting ILS Athletics. Number 24 goes in motion. Landry takes a snap, a little shovel pass to 24 as he cuts up the left side. Met immediately by number 9 of Mater Academy. They might be losing, but they're not giving up. Number 9 making his presence felt. Number 24 on the carry. That was Nicholas Dominguez. Not really a carry. Technically, when you pass the ball forward like that, it counts as a pass, even though it's technically a pass, but it's basically a run.
Got it.
As we take a timeout, we are going to go to break and talk about one of our sponsors. Who do we have, Tony?
Infrasol. Infrasol, our provider for networking, low voltage, and telecommunication services at ILS. Infrasol is your partner for technology needs. Reach out to Carlos Torres at ctorres@infrasol-corp.com for any inquiries. A proud sponsor of ILS Athletics. Thank you, Infrasol.
Thank you, Infrasol, making it possible for our infrastructure here at LaSalle. Makes this easier to teach and the students to learn, that is for sure. 3:10 left in the ball game. LaSalle takes the field on offense. They are putting together a drive. They're looking to take the will out of the opponent, Mater Academy, also the Lions, but they are not royal like LaSalle. We have Bunch to the right. Lee, the deep back, play action. Landry throws to number 12. He was wide open in the flat. Great little connection there as James Brill reels in the pass for a quick gain, but he is out of bounds, stopping the clock. LaSalle did not want that. We want to keep the clock ticking, but it looks like the referees are going to run the clock.
2:55 left, yeah.
That's the right decision there. Let the clock run. Let everyone go home without any serious injury. Definitely a blessing there that we haven't had any serious injuries here tonight. As number 18 steps into the ball game. Number 18, Nick Wallen. Looks like he's going to be taking the snaps. And this is what we're talking about, Coach Elder building a program. He is looking to build a program, getting some experience for some of these younger athletes. Hands the ball off. Oh, and we have a fumble. Looks like LaSalle was able to jump on it.
55 held on to that ball.
Lewis Bodden, he was not giving that ball up. As we have a little miscommunication initially with the running back and quarterback, Landry is quickly back in. Number 17, Chris Fuentes, checks into the ball game. Again, getting experience for some of these younger players. Single back set. Chris Fuentes, the deep back. Landry takes the snap. Hands the ball off to Chris on the left side. Chris is met initially by the defensive line, is not able to get past it to the secondary, and is met for a short gain. Looks like the referees are waving to stop the clock. I'm not sure. He must have been tackled out of bounds. No, we have a timeout by Mater Academy because it is 3rd and long. Mater Academy, they're coaching until the last second. I'll give them that. I'm not sure if they see the scoreboard, but not sure if much can be done at this point, Tony.
It is 30-8 with 1 minute and 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter with LaSalle. Wait, we have possession, do we?
We do have possession. LaSalle is driving, but we do have a tricky 3rd and long coming up here that we will have to navigate. Crowd is voicing their support of LaSalle Athletics. Definitely proud of these boys and the work they put in during these troubling times during the pandemic. Just able to stay together. We have a little bit of confusion. Bunch right. We have Landry back in, motioning over everybody, resetting. It looks like Lee is the running back. He gets a tough pitch, and he runs the left side. He is booking, and he's able to cut it and stay inside the field of play for a gain of about 20 on 3rd and long. Great job to keep the chains moving by Lee.
What a run there.
That was quite an impressive play. Not sure if that is inexperience or just frustration for Mater Academy that they're just not able to bring him down. Maybe they're just caught off guard by his speeds. Lee was able to quickly get out there.
I don't know if you mentioned it earlier, but I believe Lee was the 4th touchdown that we scored, and he got the extra point there.
Yes, he got the 2-point conversion as well. He was our 4th touchdown as LaSalle threatens to score again. They are in the red zone on the 10-yard line. It is 1st and goal, LaSalle. Landry, the quarterback, set to receive the snap. He gets the snap. Reverses out. He's rolling left. He's looking to throw. He's deciding to tuck it or run. He decides to slide, protecting himself. And wisely protects himself. As Danny Raboso, the starter, is out to injury, Landry cannot afford to be injured. He is a great contributor, and we need him healthy if we have a chance to make it this season. That is for sure a key, pivotal part of this offense. Trips right again. Do they motion over? Let's see. No, they're going to toss it to Lee. Lee gets the toss, and he's going to lower his shoulder as he's met by number 9 and 24 for a quick gain of about 6 yards. This will bring up 3rd and short, 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. This is essentially a 2-point conversion. It looks like LaSalle is going to call that the game as it goes to double zeros. LaSalle wins the home opener. What a way to start things off for the Jungle as LaSalle Royal Lions defeat the Mater Academy Lions 30-8.
That was a victory for all of us. Mr. West, that was a great time listening to you call this game. Way to go, Mr. West.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for assisting me here. Thank you to Drew. Events by Drew. Sorry, Drew. Events by Drew. Great job with the production. This is outstanding. This is all possible because of you guys. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to our sponsors, especially pardon me. I'm looking for our sponsor to the Halley Engineering Contractors. We would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Halley Engineering Contractors, Inc., for their generous donation. Ignacio Halley has always gone above and beyond with Immaculata-La Salle, and we would like to take this moment to thank him and his family. All right, viewers, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Please stick with us. Come back next time to watch LaSalle Royal Lions as they continue their journey toward the district championship. I'm Eric West, and I am with Mr. Mendez. Have a great night, and God bless you all.
That Royal Lion beat. We got that beat, that Royal Lion beat. It goes. We got that beat, that Royal Lion beat. It goes. We got that beat, that Royal Lion beat. It goes. Let's go Royals!
At Immaculata-La Salle High School, we honor individuality, providing an environment where all are welcome, involved, and responsible. Tapping into our students' creativity as soon as they come on campus, leaving them energized with a sense of possibility. The faculty strives to help each student realize and apply their unique talents and abilities. Dynamic instruction, diverse curriculum, and relevant content allow us to instill a sense of purpose and passion throughout our academic courses. Our faculty has expertly created hybrid digital habitats, which focused on promoting literacy across all disciplines. By utilizing innovative approaches that leverage the resources of our connected culture and merge them to tried and true pedagogies of education. We're committed to molding the next generation of builders, scholars, creators, explorers, record breakers, and innovators.
Our students have a genuine desire to be involved beyond the classroom, with over 30 extracurricular activities ranging from honor societies to service and leadership clubs, students are provided with opportunities to enhance their ILS experience. Our commitment to developing the whole person is enhanced by our 21st Century Learning initiatives. Our one-to-one iPad program blurs the four walls of the classroom by providing immediate access to information, paperless classroom environments, increased opportunities for collaboration and communication, and foundational knowledge to leverage the power of technology in and out of the classroom. Our STEAM concentration certifications allow students to focus part of their studies on exploring career opportunities in engineering, computer science, digital arts, health science, and global business leadership.
Our athletic program offers 15 sports: baseball, basketball, cheerleading, cross country, dance, football, golf, lacrosse, sailing, soccer, softball, swimming, tennis, track and field, and volleyball. Coaches and students work to foster a culture of discipline, practice, and sportsmanship where players transform into athletes and leaders.
Our Catholic identity is at the heart of all we do. We recognize that our faith is expressed through prayer, worship, service, and moral living. In the Salesian spirit, we acknowledge the spiritual needs of the young person and provide opportunities in faith formation through celebrations of the Eucharist and reconciliation, through weekend and class retreat experiences, and through academic and extracurricular service learning opportunities. We are devoted to deepening our understanding of God, others, and ourselves.
Our school is our home, a community of inclusion, celebrating our Salesian spirit, anchored in our Catholic identity, through our mission, through our values, through how we live our lives.